What is up, players? It's WarbossTae Mug. Welcome to my day 14, 15, and 16 video. That's right, I took 2 days off of for R&R, so I'm up at 3. That means I still got 5 left to use this month, which I'm gonna try to stay away from because it's eating into all my hobby time. Yeah, sorry I haven't been posting. Probably nobody's noticed because everybody's so, you know, wrapped up in their own projects, but I was hit with some pretty bad news this week, so it's kind of taken me out of the hobby. I kind of had to close up shop in my commission painting for a couple days to get everything situated, but not to bum everybody out, because I can see you guys are doing amazingly in the Google group. I'm so happy when I get bombarded with emails. I love being so far behind. I'm only on I think the May the 4th be with you days of watching and catching up to everybody, so I love it. I'm enjoying it. So week 2, I actually should not have this much points because I didn't do 2 days worth of videos. So, or actually wait, I did 13. Yeah, I think I'm at like, there should be 10 instead of 20. So 15. Because I did not do 2 days of daily uploads. So 5 per day is 10, and then I also did 2 more days with three shoutouts. And I think today is a shoutout day too. I've got shoutouts for today. So I want to pull those up because I like to get those out of the way. Meanwhile, here we go. Okay, so today I want to shout out 3 people. Paul Alba is a new subscriber and a new participant, and he actually found my challenge from Ringo. And I love following this guy's work. He is going every single day. And if you guys haven't seen his videos, you have got to subscribe to him. He's doing historicals. I think they're a little bit smaller scale than the kind I'm used to, 28mm. And yeah, they're definitely smaller because he's got his units all bunched and ranked up and everything. And I don't know if they're 15 or 8 or 6, but they just look amazing. And the last video I saw from him, he did a really cool, I think it was on the day 4 or day 5, he did a really cool rundown of how he paints his horses. And even though they're smaller scale, his colors that he used, they look really nice. So you guys should definitely check that out. Cheese Ninja Tabletop, Jeff has been taking part in the challenge for the last couple of years, and he is so cool. He has done Middenheimers in the past, and last year he did a 6mm army, and this year he is doing Marcus Wolfhart, who is a special character for the Warhammer Fantasy range in Finecast. But I love him. I think he's really cool. He was fun to paint, and I'm gonna enjoy seeing him come up in Jeff's work. So check him out as well. Fimbus is doing dwarves, and I believe that he's doing a bunch of picture posts on the Google group. So if you're seeing this video through the Google group, you've probably already seen Fimbus's work. He's got a troll slayer as his profile picture, but I love his color schemes for his dwarves. They look really clean, and they don't look ridiculous and cartoony, which is usually easy to go with these dwarves because they're so old, and Games Workshop was really going for that, I think, cartoony look with them. Just, I mean, look at their beards and their helmets, and they're wearing like chainmail muumuus, chainmail dresses. They look ridiculous. But all of his quarrelers, his runesmith that I just saw his post on, they look just really good. He did this flame effect for the runesmith that is it just blew my mind, because I'm always trying to look for a good, effective way of doing fire, and he nailed it. So check him out as well. And the book of shoutouts continues to grow. But what else have I been up to? Okay, I did a video like 3 minutes ago, or I guess this video is already 4 minutes, so 4 or 5 minutes ago, where I used my app and I rolled and I re-rolled for each of my guys, and then my video cut out, and I'm like, ugh, gotta film the entire thing again. So here's my results. I was adding them up actually when my phone just kind of putzed out, my video recorder putzed out. So let's see if I can do this again using the amazing analytical and cognitive powers that I gained in public school. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 21, 28, carry the 2, 9, 10, 11, 19, 28, 37, 35, So 358 for today. I haven't been spending my Warbucks. I'm just kind of... oh, actually I did last year, or last week, right? So I gotta keep track of how much I made in total, because I want to see whoever's participating who has the most. But this is how much I have currently. So how much have I earned in total? Let's keep a running tally of my total. 350. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, you must be so like, oh my god, just finish already. I have a million videos to watch. 58, 4, 53, 9, 10, 11, 5, 6, 11, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is how much I have currently. This is how much I gained overall throughout the first 2 weeks. And what else do I have to do? Oh man, so much to do. I have to show you my progress. So unfortunately, I didn't meet my week 2 goal, and it's going to be reflected in the fluff and the fiction that I'm going to be posting up later of the great Crumpsby, who hasn't been doing much crumping or mech things or anything. He's just been failing the first 2 weeks of this challenge. I did not get to base coat all of these guys. I base coated these two. I'm doing them in a bright red and silver color scheme, which I hope the client will like, because it's different from any other Games Workshop color scheme. The word bearers are the closest ones that I can think of, but I'm making my red a little bit more vibrant. The word bearers are classically seen as having dark red colors for their armor with bright silver, so I'm doing bright red and silver to hopefully look a little bit different. I've got a bunch more that I haven't been able to get a chance to get to. I started work on shading the cultists for the party girls, and I started work on shading 86 orcs. There's no way I was going to be able to finish though. I couldn't do it. So I'm going to continue, I'm going to roll that over for week 3. I've got these guys here, my Vanguard veterans that I'm going to be shading this week, and my tactical squad is all transferred up, and they are ready to be sealed and ready to go. That is a Warboss level paint job, so I'm really happy with how they turned out. Even at my lowest quality Warboss level paint jobs, I try to do the power sword, the crystal blades, because that's just, you know, that's so cool. Everybody wants to have that. Okay. Woo! Daily questions next. So let me take a second and pull that up really quick. Alright, so I missed a couple. Let's take a look at the couple that I've missed. Alright, so the week 3 Oath of Moment, this should have been done on Friday, and it is Saturday now. Halfway through the challenge, continue on Brave Crusader. Okay, so this week, I have to finish shading that, shading those. These guys are done, they just have to be dull coated. Shade those guys, finish base coating and shading. I will do all of that. In addition, oh, I should have brought them out. I have a couple of Terminators, Iron Hands Terminators, that I'm going to try base coating. I also have lost my mind. I can't believe I'm going to do all these. I'm going to attempt it. Definitely going to attempt it. There are, so the Terminators for the Iron Hands. I've got some Commandos for the Orcs. And I've got, for the Party Girls, I have some Obliterators. Are they Obliterators? They're not the Obliterators. The Obliterators are the shooty ones. They're the stabby ones. So I'm going to base coat those by the end of the week. These guys will be shaded down. So week 4 is really going to be all the highlights. But yeah, week 3, I've got in mind what I'm planning on doing. Commandos, Terminators, and Mutilators. That's what those are called. On this paintbrush, I swear that I will do my best. I will attempt this week 3 challenge full speed ahead, like Tom Hardy racing through the Australian desert. I'm going to try my darndest to get those things up and going. On this paintbrush, I swear! Alright, day 14. That's day 14. Day 15. What is a painting technique you'd most like to improve? For those painting challenge veterans who've answered this question last year, have you improved where you wanted to? Alright, I really wanted to, I think last year it was airbrushing. I wanted to get into airbrushing, and I haven't been able to because of the move from Hawaii, and so I didn't get a chance to do that. Now that I'm here in this new place in California, I think I'm going to try to see if I can get back on the ball on that, because having an airbrush to prime and do base coats will definitely cut some time off of all that. Tertiary objective for this week is take the camera and show us something awesome about your local town or city, and take the camera out or just take the camera back and do a ramble on your back porch. So you guys, this is tertiary objectives are for the entire week, so you don't have to worry about doing that in the video. So take your time and do that when you want to. Okay, coolest fictional setting to live in: Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Star Trek, or other. Why? I always wanted to live in the Lord of the Rings universe. I thought it was really cool when I was a kid growing up. Actually, first I wanted to live in Star Wars, and then Lord of the Rings. And now my lady boss and I, we were watching A New Hope last night, and tonight we're also watching Empire Strikes Back. So Star Wars is looking pretty cool again. But I must say, the coolest world, I think, is I'm really getting into the Game of Thrones Song of Ice and Fire world. And I know it's a horrible, horrible place to live in, and the chances of you being happy for any amount of time is not very high, but I think that'd be a pretty cool place to live. Okay, so I think that is it for today. You guys are all doing amazingly. I love watching all your projects. Thank you for sticking to it and continuing to inspire me and make my work a lot smoother. I just sit at my desk and I play your videos, and I just hammer out my painting time, and you guys are awesome. So, all right, 11:30. I'm gonna cut it off here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Laters.